Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
KUAM confirms GPD transfers that may have been in retaliation for the Lieutenant Governor's gun grab incident have been put on ice for now. KUAM confirming planned transfers of all sergeants and lieutenants have been holstered after the cop at the center of the gun grab controversy spoke to GPD top brass about them. KUAM confirms the transfers were allegedly in response to the gun grab incident, but had to include a larger number of officers to avoid suspicion. Lieutenant Governor Ray Tenorio grabbed the loaded duty weapon of SWAT Sergeant Carl Cruz on July 8th at the Tumon barbecue block party after drinking what he said was 2 or 3 beers. Tenorio tried to grab Cruz's gun several times after he initially took the weapon out of its holster, and the two men had to be separated and held back after Cruz, who's also a veteran with the Guam Army National Guard, became agitated when Tenorio wouldn't back off. KUAM News confirms Cruz approached GPD management in response to the impending transfers and said transfers shouldn't take place since police officers didn't file complaints against Tenorio. The incident is now under investigation by the Attorney General's office. Adelup saying news of transfers that were planned was, quote, inaccurate, and GPD spokesman Paul Tapao said no transfers are taking place. Legislative Public Safety Chair Senator Talina Nelson wrote a letter to GPD Chief J.I. Cruz last week urging no transfers take place while the Lieutenant Governor's gun grab incident is under investigation.
We've been talking to the community and keeping our ears to the ground to ensure that, that the individuals that are involved, their rights are protected and that there's no retaliation against them.
Today, KUAM News confirms the holster Cruz was using the night of the incident is a Black Hawk Omnivore, a Level 2 retention holster in full compliance with GPD's regulations. GPD standards require officers use at least a Level 2 retention holster. While we confirmed it's not very difficult for a person familiar with guns to remove a weapon from this holster, we couldn't recreate the conditions the Lieutenant Governor removed the weapon under that night in Tumon. Sources did say the gun grab incident could have gone further south if other officers on the scene resorted to standard training to neutralize the threat of an individual trying to remove an officer's gun.
I know better than to reach for a man's weapon, let alone to try to disarm a cop, even if we are friends. You just don't do that. It's an act of disrespect. It's just wrong.
While Tenorio has apologized for his actions, saying sorry hasn't affected the status of the investigation, which is ongoing as the people wait to see whether or not justice will turn a blind eye to the overseer of public safety.
We're also anticipating the report from the investigation to come out, so when that comes out, then it will allow us to discern better on what would be the best interest of the community.
For Guam's News Network, Chris Barnett reports.
Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.